8 minutes on the clock. We're ready to go here. The Bulldogs taking on the visiting Grizzlies. We're ready to jump it up. The Bulldogs in their home whites. Red numbers, black lettering. The Goffstown Grizzlies are in their away maroon uniforms. White lettering, white numbers. Three-man crew here tonight in stripes. Every other game was canceled across the state with the snow day. And the Bulldogs take the opening tap. Aiden O'Connell along the left side there. Toscano up top, swings it across. Brady O'Connell, now Soden from three to start it out, and he buries it.
Well, he picked up right where he left off, didn't he?
Knew that line was coming, and yes, he did. Now the Bulldogs in their full court pressure get the turnover. Soden has 5 quick points. I mean, if he keeps going at this rate, he might get 100.
I don't even want to do the math on it. It's going to make my brain hurt. But, I mean, realistically, at that pace, he would have 320.
Another turnover here by the Bulldogs. Soden, 7 now, and he's going to the line. The kid is on a scoring binge. Coach Moreno fired up. Coach Butts as well.
He's always fired up. I mean, come on.
I mean, he's got 7 points in 43 seconds. Coach Moreno wants the students to go more bananas than they already have.
The scoreboard can't even keep up with him. Scoreboard says 5. He's got 7.
He's got 7, looking for 8 as he goes for the natural 3-point play. Wow, electric start here. We've seen it all year as the Bulldogs love that full court pressure. They like to apply that chaotic situation to try to rattle opposing teams. In some cases, they've been able to handle it. In this case, the Grizzlies are shaken.
I have given up trying to figure out what's going on in the student section.
What does that sign say? Back the barbs?
Back the barbs. I don't know what that means.
Who are the barbs?
And it's a joke that is not meant for me.
Okay, yeah,
obviously.
probably not me either. There you go. Back the barbs.
Yep.
Soden from the line, buries it, and he's got 8 points in 43 seconds.
Yep.
That rivals what we saw from Reggie Miller back in the day.
And that was a little bit more pressure.
Yeah, you know, and he did it in only 13 seconds, but you know, now we're going to see a quick substitution as Noah Durham comes in, and Colin Malley is going to take a seat on the bench. Coach Cowett trying to adjust quickly, down 8-0. Great start for the Bulldogs. Grizzlies finally in the offensive end. Along the baseline, Tom Patterson's going to step on that baseline and turn it over again.
And just kind of a rough, unforced error there for Goffstown. A little too close to the line, dropped the heel, and that was that.
Brady O'Connell now into the front court. Dribble handoff. Soden looked for the 3, didn't pull the trigger.
Passed up a shot? What?
Sure, in that case it was appropriate. Brady O'Connell gets blocked here. Good defensive play by Ryan Kennedy. Ball gets scrapped around. I believe Brady O'Connell's going to pick up the foul. And he is. That's the first on Brady, first on the team. First foul of the game. You saw Sean Toscano step into the passing lane there, almost got the turnover, but couldn't quite suck it in. Grizzlies get lucky on that one. Patterson brings it over the timeline, finds Kennedy. Kennedy tied up by Aiden O'Connell. Ooh, and Aiden O'Connell's going to pick up a cheap one. Had the ball, but had the hand too. Referee was standing right there, and Aiden O'Connell picks up an early one.
And if you're Moreno, you got to keep coaching at this point, and he absolutely is. Team's up big, but you can't stop. This Goffstown team is explosive.
Well, it's only 8 points too. I wouldn't quite call it big. Aiden O'Connell.
Yeah,
fair enough. Aiden O'Connell, of course, facing his old teammates here. Transferred from Bedford, or excuse me, from Goffstown to Bedford this past offseason, and now he's going to score on a driving layup along the right side, finishing with his strong left hand. We're going to get a travel by the Grizzlies. The Bulldogs get another turnover. 10-0 Bulldogs. 6:06 left in the first quarter. They've opened it up. Aiden O'Connell drives hard, can't get it to go as he's blocked by Noah Durham, but there's another turnover. Sean Toscano gets a friendly bounce. 12-0. Little jumper from the free throw line. Gets it to fall.
And this Bedford team playing with a lot of intensity, very keyed up. Toscano called for a foul on that block there. But they are absolutely ready. Bill Carter looks like he's got something to say.
Hey, you know, I saw that initial three, and the thing I could remember, heard this week that Chris Ford passed away. The first person to make a three-pointer in the NBA. So just wanted to, I know how you guys like to pay homage to the NBA players. Just wanted to make sure that Chris Ford got that note.
And that was back when a three was a three, when it was 23-9. I mean, that's way downtown.
4 little out for Chris Ford tonight. Grizzlies now back on the offensive end. Get tied up. Hyzak cross court to Patterson. His entry pass gets tipped away. Brady O'Connell gets out on the break. Passes down to Aiden O'Connell. He gets blocked underneath. Good defensive play down low. That was Hyzak on the block. Now Luke Soden comes away with a loose ball. Can't get it to go. Brady O'Connell slows things down. Aiden O'Connell's going to travel.
Yep. Did the bunny hop a little bit too soon. And for Soden, I will tell you, I don't know, it's probably been 2 weeks since I saw him play. This is a different player. He was good then. He's playing like a man possessed right now.
It just has that level of explosiveness that sets him above, literally and figuratively.
Even without the ball, it's looking like he's got a chip on his shoulder.
Like
Real or imagined?
Killer instinct. He's out on a break here now. Gonna throw it down.
Oh boy.
Woo! Right in front of the student section, and as you would imagine, they go bananas. 14-0. Kid punched it. Great to see. Here it is on the replay. Outlet pass. Soden down the lane. Righty dunk. Throws it down on the outlet pass from Lafferty. And the Bulldogs are up 14-0.
I mean, that was nuts. You're expecting the kid's going to go up, shoot a layup, but that was a confident, comfortable dunk by Luke Soden.
Showing those springs that I was just referring to, too.
He is a man possessed. BCTV's live channels and on-demand content are now easier to access at your fingertips than ever before. Bedford Community Television is available for free download on Apple, iOS, and Android. Download the download the
You all right
Bedford
there, buddy?
Community Television app from your app store today.
You sitting on a feather over there, buddy?
I was having a little Tim Kirkchin moment.
From Baltimore over there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Scott Van Pelt making fun of your Baltimore accent.
Sometimes you just can't get the word out.
With the O's?
Yes.
Ooh. 14-0 is your score as the Bulldogs have jumped out to an early lead. Led by Luke Soden, 10 points in the first 3 minutes, 26 seconds.
I think we should have told them that the student section that the girls' game was at 7:30 and the boys' game was at 6. Like, come on.
Yeah,
the girls play some good basketball. I want this many kids out for that.
I agree.
Bring me that. Don't come bandwagon in the playoffs. Like,
I'm not sure Kate Allard's going to flush one like Luke Soden did, but still, there's an excitement level.
I don't know. Not yet. Growth mindset.
Caden Brown now. Aiden O'Connell along the left side. Eyes up, three-pointer. Spins back to his strong left hand. Can't get it to go. Defensive board underneath by Ryan Strand. Down into the corner. Fake the three-pointer was Malley. They'll reset. Up top, Durham. Far side now, Strand. Swing it around. Durham drives hard, can't get it to go. He's fouled on the way to the hoop. Brady O'Connell is going to pick up his second early in this game. Fourth foul on the team. Second on Brady. 3:55 to go here in the first quarter. The Bulldogs are up 14-0, and it stays 14-0 as Durham misses the front end.
Kazajansky and Nico Bedoyan in for the Bulldogs. O'Connell and O'Connell out. Sounds like a law firm.
Sure does. Brady O'Connell with that second foul. He'll take a seat on the bench. Coach Moreno doesn't want to get in too much foul trouble early on. Durham hits the second. And the Grizzlies are on the board. 14-1, Nico Bedoyan, entry pass. Lafferty at the elbow. Spins back, gets a little daylight, airballs the lay-in. Can't quite get it to go, but Bedoyan gets the offensive board. Caden Brown kicks to Kazajanski. Spins back to his left. They're going to call him for a travel. Near side official was ready to call the foul, but the official on the baseline called the travel.
I don't know if I'm buying that one, but that's all good.
Grizzlies had a tough time getting the ball inbounds. Kazajanski's going to pick up the foul.
Bill Carter's going to get on a list because somebody's going to be listening to these games somewhere, and we're going to disagree with something.
That's all right. Yep.
He's going to try to remain like Switzerland, as neutral as possible. Grizzlies inbound the ball. The Bulldogs have 5 early team fouls here. We're going to watch that situation as the Grizzlies might be shooting a bonus here pretty early in this game. May not help too much as they only have 1 point so far. They find a runner in the lane near side now. Durham for 3, too strong. Comes off. We're going to get an offensive foul. I believe that's Colin Buckley picking up the foul on the loose ball. It is. Bulldog basketball. They'll inbound on the far sideline. Caden Brown will give to Nico Bedoyan. Bedoyan over the timeline. Motion offense here by Bulldogs. Soden drives hard, can't get it to go. Gets his own quick tap in. He's got 12 now. And like you said, he's a man possessed. Cross court pass. Grizzlies get away with it there, but it does get tipped away by Soden. Back to Durham. Durham drives hard into the lane, throws one up, can't get it to go. Rebound Brown. Out to Soden. He's on that far wing. Little hezzy. Gets into the lane, and he passed it off. So it will be an out of bounds. Colin Malley picks up the foul. Patterson checks back in. Buckley will take a seat for the Grizzlies. Bulldogs will inbound under their offensive basket. Along the baseline in front of the student section. Kazajanski. Now to Bedoyan. Dribbles into the lane. Kazajanski's going to pick up a cheap one away from the ball. Not quite sure what it is. Let's see if we can see it on the replay here. He dribbles into the lane.
I think
passes
they got
to
him for a
Bedoyan.
moving screen. Yep, moving
man,
screen.
Come on. That's a ticky-tack foul.
I agree.
Second on Kazajanski. Stays in the game.
See, if you're going to commit that foul, though, you need to do it not in front of the official. Do it on the other side of the court.
Yeah, still, I mean, was it even a foul? Tough one. Brown now mixes it up, gets the tie up.
That could have been
a jump ball. Yeah, that was an awkward position for Brown. Ryan Strand fishing for the ball. Will be inbound it near side by Cam Hyzak.
Walking a tightrope.
Patterson, far side, passes to 2 Grizzlies right in the area. Near side Strand. Out beyond the 3-point line, drives lefty, kicks it far side Durham. Ball fake, now drives back inside. Great pass to Ryan Strand down low. The Goffstown Grizzlies have their first field goal.
Bedford overcommitted there a little bit on defense. That was what led to that bucket by Goffstown, and then nice defense coming back the other way. Gives Goffstown that fast break as Bedoyan's on the floor.
16-3 is your score. The Bulldogs up 13 here in the first quarter. Brown almost gets a pocket pick on Hyzak. It goes out of bounds on the far sideline, and he'll take a seat on the bench, not because of a foul, but just the substitution pattern as Toscano checks in for the Bulldogs. Durham now near side Hyzak. Hyzak across the top to Patterson, out beyond the 3-point line, gets to the middle to the foul line, kicks up top to Strand. Strand guarded by Bedoyan. Bulldogs in man-to-man defense here. Not the most intense defense, but it's working so far. Good hesitation dribble there by Strand. He drives hard. We have a foul. We're going to have 2 officials conferring. Looked like Toscano took the charge, and he did.
Yeah, they were discussing whether it was a charge or whether it got him on the body. But to add insult to the injury that Ryan Strand apparently suffered going up on that one, he's also getting called for a foul, and Coach Cowett not pleased in the least.
Heads up play there by Toscano. He's gotten in the way a couple of times, and that call has not gone his way. In this case, moved into that driving lane quickly, got his feet set, took that charge right in the chest for a great defensive play. 16-3 is your score. The Bulldogs out early, and this is the main reason why, because Luke Soden is a beast on the offensive end. 14 points already. 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. We're going to get a foul here on Lafferty as he whacked Durham on the way to the hoop. Bulldogs, that's their 7th team foul, so the entire second quarter will be bonus situation for the Grizzlies.
Now, as far as the game itself goes, that's not really going to matter all that much, or at least it shouldn't yet. But as far as the pace of the game goes, that's another matter entirely.
Sure is. Front end is good for Durham. 2 points, 2 for 3 from the line. Second one is good as well. He's got 3. Leading scorer for the Grizzlies right now. Soden for 3. Splash. 17 for Luke Soden. I'm going to run out of room on my scoring sheet.
I already did. My handwriting is too big.
Bulldogs back into their full court pressure. Grizzlies escape it this time. Get into their half court set. Isaac gets it poked away. Bulldogs back in transition. Kazajanski can't lay it in. Righty on the left side, but he's going to go to the line.
I was going to ask Bill Carter's opinion of that, and I agree with that call.
Yeah, Kennedy tried to get back into position.
There? Yes, definitely.
Yeah, you can see it on the replay
there.
The
offensive player has position, and if you're not there before the offensive player, it is a block.
And he most certainly was not there as Kazajanski makes the first one. Luke Soden leaves the game. It is...
The pace was 68.
Yes, a lot of points. Math.
Kazajanski makes good on both of his free throws. He has 2. 24 seconds remain in the first quarter here. Bulldogs again with their full court pressure, and they get a turnover. Nope, it was out of bounds. Kazajanski hustling back, poking it free from behind, but as he tried to save it, it was out of bounds along the baseline.
Good hustle, good idea.
Durham will inbound for the Grizzlies. Isaac in the middle. Takes it hard to the hoop, and he gets a bucket. 23-7 is your score. Bulldogs ahead big here in the first quarter. Kazajanski again, driving hard righty, can't get it to go. And that'll do it for the first quarter. The Bulldogs jumped out to an early lead, again powered by Luke Soden. 17 first quarter points. 2 apiece for Kazajanski, Toscano, and Aiden O'Connell. On the Goffstown side, Noah Durham has 3, Ryan Strand 2, and Cam Isaac 2. That makes up their 7.
A pretty wild display of offense by Luke Soden, picking up where he left off. Soden, of course, we mentioned it, in the last game had 44. And in this one, 17 through the first 8 minutes. That gives him 61 in the last 40 minutes of basketball time. That's crazy. I'd go a full season scoring that many in the men's league.
Yeah, I mean, outstanding. So the kid's on fire, and you can see the intensity in his face too. He's dialed in. He's intense, physically capable, mentally capable, and we're seeing it play out here right in front of our eyes. It's fantastic to watch a player like him mature.
It has been certainly a joy to watch, and the confidence that he shows when he goes to shoot the threes. Ball gets into his hand, there's no bad shot. He's not waiting to create a whole lot of space. We get to see now Luke taking the outlet pass and slamming one down, and a thing of beauty there. So Bedford gave him an opportunity to sit at the end of the first. He is still down as we move into the second.
Coach Moreno says, hey, come on, Luke, let somebody else score tonight, okay? I'm not sure he's going to do that when he gets back in. Love to see that flush. Again, right in front of the student section. They went bananas, appropriately so. Bulldogs back with possession. Aiden O'Connell, top side of the arc. Kicks to the corner. Caldwell, now Aiden O'Connell. Tries to get the cutter through the lane. Ball gets tipped away, so no over and back. And the Bulldogs will reset. Aiden O'Connell drives hard, lefty, can't get it to go, and it's an offensive foul. That's Aiden O'Connell's second.
Yeah, he went in there with a full head of steam and unfortunately didn't get away with it.
Sure did. I believe that was Durham picking up that offensive foul. Aiden O'Connell looking to punish his old mates here. And so far, it's Luke Soden doing the damage. The Grizzlies will settle things down now. Ryan Strand, far side to Durham. Durham near side. Kennedy will pull from three. Looked good, a little off though. Brady O'Connell pulls it down. This long pass goes off of Aiden O'Connell's hands. There was a Grizzlies hand that flashed in front. You'll see on the replay here.
You wanted to combine the two of them. Braden O'Connell.
Braden, right, yeah. Kennedy got his hand in, distracted Aiden O'Connell just enough so it glanced off of his hands, causing the turnover. Now Toscano's going to pick up a foul. That's his second, and it sends the Grizzlies to the line for an and one, or excuse me, for a 1-and-1, not an and one. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 23-7 is your score. The Bulldogs lead basically from the opening tap.
You want to give Soden enough time here that he can sort of get his wind a little bit, but you also, or actually he's back in the game, so what do I know?
Patterson misses the front end.
Scratch that.
Soden gets the rebound. Toscano to Soden. Brady O'Connell into the lane. Hop step. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Chased down by Caden Brown. Still on the ground near half court. Brady O'Connell picks it up. Gets it to Soden. Aiden O'Connell dishes to Caden Brown. Back to Aiden O'Connell. Great play by Brown. That ball was going out of bounds. One hand save. Dishes it back to Aiden O'Connell, and he gets the easy deuce, but we do have an injury. I believe that's Kennedy out by half court.
Beautiful passing sequence until the miss. And Bedford's still able to convert there. But unfortunately, Kennedy's grabbing his ankle. He's already got a brace on it, and Eric Gelinas out there to tend to him.
I saw that brace too, and he's pointing to that braced ankle, so hopefully that's not too bad. Ooh, and he looks, yeah. There it is. There. Thank you for that replay. We saw as Kennedy stepped on another player's foot, and that's going to roll his ankle right over. Good work by Dale Bird finding that injury there, and again, it's a braced ankle already for Kennedy, so hope that's okay. He's assisted off the court, not putting much pressure on that foot. 25-7 is your score. Bulldogs lead by 18 early in the second quarter. Thank you everybody out there for joining us this evening. If you stayed for the boys game and saw the girls game early, the girls were tested by the Grizzlies but came away with victory. Grizzlies turn it over here again. Hyzak travels near side. Caden Brown came over with the defense right in front of the scorer's table. Shuffled his feet just a touch there and turns it over. Back on the offensive end. Toscano across the top. Brady O'Connell gets tipped away, and the Grizzlies come away with it. Strand now trying to get out on the break. He'll settle things down. Far side. Looks for cutters. Finds Durham. Back across the top. Buckley. Now Patterson. Isaac took a look at that three. Didn't pull the trigger. Now back to Strand. Steps back. Works hard. Gets one off the glass. Good effort there by Strand, and he has 4.
He had to work for it, but they're going to have to do a lot of that in order to get back in this game.
Sure did. Aiden O'Connell can't get it to go, and guess who's there? Luke Soden has 19.
He doesn't take any plays off.
No, he doesn't. Hustled hard, got the offensive board. Now we'll pick up a foul. Tough call there. It looked like Soden had a lot of ball. Ball was floating away from the Grizzlies player there. We see the replay there. Strand, awkward angle, but gets the kiss. And now we have Durham at the line. Front end is good. Four points for Durham, all from the line so far. And now he has 5. Leading scorer for the Grizzlies. 27-11 is your score. Bulldogs lead by 16. Errant pass here by Brady O'Connell leads to a jump ball. And it will favor the Grizzlies.
Bedford was up 16-1. Goffstown's pretty much played him even since then. And if you're the Bulldogs, you have to be careful now not to get a little bit too casual with what is not as big of a lead as it was.
Coach Moreno takes off the full court pressure. Bulldogs in man-to-man defense now. Strand drives on Toscano, kicks it back to Durham up top. Over to the right side, Patterson. Across the top, Strand. We're going to get Toscano, I believe, running through a screen here, and that's Toscano's third foul. That's a tough one there. That was a moving screen, as the original screen was set well by Durham, but he kept moving his feet, and Toscano picks up a cheapie here. Tough call. Durham goes back to the line and connects on the front end. Tough one there for the senior captain, as he'll take a seat. Clearly frustrated with a marginal call. Durham connects on the second. He is 7 of 8 from the line. And has 7 of the 13 Grizzlies points. 27-13. Bulldogs lead by 14. Soden across the top to Brady O'Connell. Now to Aiden O'Connell. Just beyond the 3-point line, dribbles back to the middle. Caden Brown, near side, Brady O'Connell. Fakes the 3. Wrist gets whacked, no foul called. Ball goes out of bounds. Bulldogs keep possession. 4:30 to go in the first half. Bulldogs lead by 14. Soden takes it strong, but he gets fouled by Strand in the process. I'm surprised he didn't go to the rim there.
He looked like that was what he had in mind, and then Strand interfered with him. But still, that didn't look like it was worthy of a foul call.
And Strand has 3 for the Grizzlies, so he'll take a seat as Colin Malley checks back in. Whoops, wayward inbound pass by Brady O'Connell. That's a turnover by the Bulldogs. 4:27 to go here in the first half. Bulldogs lead 27-13. Durham now over the timeline. Far side Malley beyond the 3-point line. Between the legs dribble dishes to Durham. Driving down the lane, Patterson kicks to Hyzak. Back to Patterson for 3. Lefty will get it to go. An unusual shooting motion by Patterson, but it goes. Coach Moreno is not pleased about his lead dwindling to 11.
They said it was a 2 on that one, by the way, or at least the scoreboard went up by 2, but the lead now 11. Bedford, was it a 3?
Looked like a 3.
All right, so then maybe it was a 3. But regardless.
Yeah, they were ahead by 14. Now they're ahead by 11.
All right,
yeah,
so Bedford was on top at one point, 14-0, 16-1. And Goffstown's worked their way back into the game. They've outscored the Bulldogs over the last probably 8 minutes of clock time, and Coach Moreno, rightfully so, calling a timeout there.
4:05 left in the first half here. Coach Moreno says, come on, guys, let's pick up our defensive intensity. Getting a few open shots here. Let's look for opportunities to play solid defense without fouling. Again, the Bulldogs have 10 team fouls already, so Grizzlies are shooting the double bonus the rest of the half. We noted that in the first quarter as they came out high intensity. That's fine. Trying to create that fast-paced, the upbeat tempo. Soden for three now, and every time he shoots it, it's going in. 22 now for Luke Soden. Grizzlies now break the press, kick it to the corner. Buckley back up top for Hyzak. He'll drive into the lane. Soden will pick up a foul, and Hyzak will go to the line. That's the intensity. He hit him with the body. Soden didn't agree with the call, but that is the right call.
The one thing that I would want to remove from his game, I think he's got a great all-around game. The one thing that I would love to remove is get called for a foul, just accept it, move on to the next play.
Fair enough. Hyzak's first is no good. Or at least know when you're fouling, right? I mean, that one was pretty clear.
Generally, you don't get an official to change his call regardless of how you act. So, and I say this having been called for more fouls than anybody ejected from games, you name it. But
Lafferty now to Kazajanski up top. Dishes to Brady O'Connell. Fakes
Thought
the
about
three.
it.
Kicks to Lafferty in the corner. We're going to have a foul on Cam Hyzak in the lane. A little hand check. And Brady O'Connell will go to the line in the bonus situation, as that's the 7th team foul on the Grizzlies.
And again, I'll say I don't know that that necessarily was a foul, but this is how they've been officiating the game to this point. Very keep your hands to yourself, hands out of the cookie jar officiating.
Brady O'Connell's free throw is a bit strong, does not earn the second, as it was a 1-and-1. Buckley across the top. Hyzak now on the offensive end. Patterson drives hard lefty. Scoop shot will go. 5 points now for Patterson as he buried that three moments ago. Brady O'Connell spins away. Puts it up off the glass, can't get it to go.
Durham got away with one right there. Tried to swat the ball from Brady O'Connell. If he connects with anything, it's going to be a foul, but missed everything. O'Connell still missed a shot.
Drive hard missed by Malley. Defensive rebound for the Bulldogs. Bedoyan kicks to the corner. Soden short this time.
That wasn't Soden, he missed.
Bedoyan gets the foul and gets it to go. Crafty little play by Bedoyan. Little hand in on this rebound here. Brady O'Connell tips it away from Patterson. Bedoyan's there as the beneficiary of that turnover. And we'll see if he can get the three-point play. 32-19 is the score. Bulldogs hold a 13-point lead with 2:34 to go in the half. Bedoyan takes a couple dribbles. Free throw is good. And he has 3 points. Full court pressure again here for the Bulldogs. They look to tap it away. Caden Brown hustling back on the defensive end. Tips that pass away. But it does go out of bounds. The Grizzlies will keep possession. Durham will inbound for the Grizzlies. Buckley back to Durham in the corner. Surveys the scene, drives hard lefty along the baseline. Can't get it to go, but gets his own rebound and gets the follow. 9 points for Noah Durham. And he's been a shining star on the offensive end for the Grizzlies.
First bucket for him, though. 7 free throws, 1 bucket.
Caden Brown can't get the floater in the lane to go from 12 feet. It stays 33-21. Soden applies some pressure to Durham. He's got to be careful as he has 2 fouls. Hyzak, close to a 5-second call there. Nothing though. Buckley now. Far side back to Hyzak for 3. Can't get it to go. Batted around. Soden comes away with the rebound. Kazajanski is out. Gets the lay-in to go. 4 points for Kazajanski. 35-21. And Caden Brown's going to get a foul really far from the basket. Coach Moreno's not happy. I'm not sure if he's not happy with the call or with the play. But he got his hand in the cookie jar. And Noah Durham has been adept at drawing those calls.
He's been the beneficiary of all the fouls assessed on Bedford to this point in the game.
Patterson had the chance at a free throw in one of the 1-and-1 situations, but all and Hyzak had 2 as well, but Noah Durham, the majority of the free throws, and good thing for the Grizzlies as he's hit all but 1. Misses the last one here. He'll finish
how to put the broadcaster jinx on. That's good.
Kazajanski drives hard lefty. Righty along the left side, gets the lay-in to go, and he was whacked on the way to the rim.
Quick first step, he beat his man, and the only thing that his man could do at that point was to get a little bit handsy on him.
Isaac's going to pick up the foul. That's his second. Kazajanski's free throw is good. He has 7. And now he picks up his 3rd foul. Coach Moreno just looks away in disgust.
He's not even on the bench.
Team fouls have been mounting for the Bulldogs. 3 on Kazajanski now, 3 on Toscano, 2 each on Aiden O'Connell, Luke Soden, and Brady O'Connell. Their aggressive defense is just that, aggressive, but they have been letting up several free throws on the other end because of it. Lafferty will check in for Kazajanski. Hyzak missed the front end. But he gets the second to go. 4 points now for Cam Hyzak. Soden, little jab step. Can't get the lay-in to go. That was righty on the left side. Had the move. Had the room. You could see it here on the replay. A little jab step back to his left hand, driving hard. Just a little low off the glass.
And Thomas Braga thought he had somebody to tip the ball to, and that spot was vacated. Good idea.
Grizzlies now on the offensive end. Malley dribbles hard. Scoops one up and in off the glass. 2 points now for Malley. 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Bedoyan over the timeline. Braga back to Bedoyan. Now Braga kicks to Lafferty. Lafferty kicks to Brown. Drives into the lane. Soden is going to travel.
Thought about the 3, then he decided he was going to drive baseline, and in the interim, shuffled his feet and didn't get away with it.
Change the pivot foot, and that'll draw the whistle. 38-25 is the score. 20 seconds to go in the first half. Durham now. Cross to Patterson. Top of the key. He drives lefty. Dishes inside to Hyzak. Hyzak with a soft touch. Now he has 6. Bedoyan, 4 seconds. Kicks it back. Turns it over. Now Karagiannis didn't have good awareness of the clock, so the first half will run out. The Bulldogs are ahead 38-27, but Coach Moreno can't be pleased with the second quarter there, as this offense only scored 15 points to the 20 for Goffstown. We'll take a break for halftime and rejoin you on the other side for second half action here from Bedford High School. And welcome back to Bedford High School, as the Bulldogs basketball team is hosting the Goffstown Grizzlies. I'm Corey Munster-Tiger, joined by Lauren Fox and Bill Carter. Harry Kozlowski producing the game for WBNH 105.1. Andrew Fenn on camera for BCTV. Appreciate everybody joining. Halftime score is 38-27. The Bulldogs hold an 11-point lead, but Coach Moreno can't be pleased about second quarter effort, as that lead was much bigger throughout the early part of the first half. You see Luke Soden electrifying the crowd there on that replay. Nice dunk. He leads the way with 22 points for the Bulldogs. Other scorers include Austin Kazajanski with 7, Aiden O'Connell with 4, Nico Bedoyan has 3, and Sean Toscano has 2. On the Grizzlies side of things, Noah Durham leads the way, 10 points for him. Cam Hyzak has 6, Tom Patterson with 5, Ryan Strand 4, and Colin Malley with 2.
What I will say about the first half, it was most certainly the Luke Soden show. put up 22, as you mentioned, and everything kind of ran through him. He was playing with a level of intensity that was truly like nothing I've seen at this point at the high school level, at least from this Bedford program. But you got to remember, too, it's only the middle of the season. You got to leave a little bit in the tank for the playoffs.
Soden here back strong to the hoop. 24 now for the junior. Brown comes up with the steal, and guess what? Luke Soden has 26.
He's only allowed to score in the first 2 minutes of the half.
Four points in 20 seconds.
I mean, this is like a repeat of the first half.
Sure is. Now, the only challenge the Bulldogs faced in the first half was their foul situation. 14 first half fouls. Another turnover here by the Grizzlies. Can't get it to go on. The drive was Brady O'Connell, but Sean Toscano's there to clean up the mess. He has 4 now. Several turnovers here early in the second half for the Grizzlies have led to several points for the Bulldogs. 6 in all. They lead 44-27.
And Bedford picking up right where they left off here in the second half, too.
Sure have. Strand now gets away with an extra step. Brady O'Connell will pick it off, though, and another Grizzlies turnover. Brady O'Connell hesitates. Kicks back to Toscano for 3. Splash. 7 points now for Toscano.
Sean Toscano looking good.
Great rotation on that one. He's been missing from 3 early season, but gets that one to go. Patterson in the lane. Lefty floater won't go. Hyzak drives in. His lefty off the glass will go. And Hyzak has 8.
And I was wondering if we were going to hear it, but right after Goffstown restarted that possession, I heard Coach Moreno yell, box out, because the possession was kept alive by the rebound by Colin Malley, who hadn't been boxed out.
Aiden O'Connell now at the elbow. Dribbles lefty. Had his defender in the air, but kicked it back out top to cousin Brady O'Connell, who will travel right at the top of the key.
I almost threw out a really obscure 80s TV reference, but I'm not going to do that.
Something like Cuss and Larry Appleton?
Yep. Perfect
Okay.
Strangers. There
All
you
right,
go.
Here it is.
Yeah. Would you like it with a lemon tweet? Different, same actor, different movie.
Balki Bartakamus
Yep.
was a classic from our youngsters.
The parents know what we're talking about. The kids who aren't here who are watching have no idea.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
Just
It keeps us entertained.
The
if
old
no one
guys
else.
who are,
Hyzak now for the Grizzlies, picks up his dribble. Kicks to the corner. Patterson now behind his back. Guarded closely by O'Connell, and Soden comes away with a steal. Gonna jam it again, but can't get it to go down. I appreciate the effort. That ball just got away from him.
Yeah, I was concerned at that point with Hyzak going with a full head of steam that he was going to take him out. I still think he might have got him on the arm.
I love the confidence, though. Kid's on fire. Let's see some electricity in the building. He's got 26. And we're only 3 minutes into the second half. Patterson now in the lane. Brady O'Connell. It's got to be 3 seconds.
I was
as
wondering
he stood
about
there
that, right?
for a while. Yep.
It's like the Statue of Liberty.
Brady O'Connell now to Aiden O'Connell, and he'll throw one down. Boom!
Is that a dagger I see before me?
That's got to feel good for Aiden O'Connell as he dunks on his old teammates.
Good gracious.
I think we have a timeout by the Grizzlies here. Coach Cowett got that called quickly. And again, the student section gets excited.
As well they should. Ryan Strand went up with O'Connell and intelligently held back on that dunk. It was the two of them. It was the object in motion that was going to stay in motion, and Ryan Strand would not have gotten the best of that one, and wisely he held back.
Great ball movement you see here on the replay.
If you're enjoying the game, you can check out more BHS sports action from Bedford Community TV on your Apple TV and Roku. You can also watch on Amazon Fire TV via the Cablecast Screenwave app. Download the app to watch the next game live on the big screen. We are also being simulcast in Goffstown and Nashua right now. and somebody is running around in a Bulldog suit.
That's the first time we've seen the
That is
Bulldog
all. Yep.
in the gym.
It probably smells wonderful in there. Upcoming games, programming notes. Girls basketball Tuesday the 24th hosting Portsmouth at 7. Boys hoops Friday the 27th hosting Keene at 7. Boys ice hockey Saturday the 28th versus the Concord Crimson Tide at 11 a.m. And you can catch them on Comcast 23, HD 1072, Bedford 1051, or bedfordtv.com.
Grizzlies now inbound at far side. Isaac up top, picks up his dribble, finds Buckley across the top. He pivots.
Pivot.
Back to Buckley, fakes the three, dribbles away from pressure. Now to Strand. Strand will pull from 3. Too strong. Long rebound tracked down by Brady O'Connell. And he turns it over right away. Isaac picks that right out of the air. Euro step won't go. Patterson now gets stripped by O'Connell. That looked like it might have gone off of Patterson's leg, but the Grizzlies will get the benefit of the call.
Got to tell you, super impressed by Isaac on that steal at half court. It looked like he had absolutely no shot at it and ripped it out of thin air.
Great hands, great adjustment back to the ball as the quarterback's pass was a little off the mark. Made the reception. Buckley now fakes the 3. Durham pivots back to Buckley. Buckley's pass down low to Isaac was where Isaac was moments before. Caden Brown wasn't expecting it, nor was Isaac, but Brown knocks it out of bounds. Isaac gets trapped in the corner, finds Strand. Far side Buckley, now Patterson. Down low, stripped away by Brown. Aiden O'Connell slows things down. Toscano underneath Luke Soden, takes the hit, and will go to the line. Cam Isaac picks up his 3rd. And Soden will try to add to his game high 26. 49-29, the Bulldogs out by 20. 3:30 to go in the 3rd quarter.
I don't even want to say it. The broadcaster jinx, after 14 fouls in the first 16 minutes, we're through 4.5 minutes, and there's a goose egg over there. That means there will be about 12 in the next 2 minutes.
And only 1 on the Goffstown Grizzlies.
Yep.
Luke Soden makes good on both free throws. 28 now for Soden. He's been the beneficiary of many of these turnovers and quick passing after the turnovers, getting easy lay-ins. 3 for 3 from the line as well. Splashed a couple 3-pointers and again led the way.
A lot of fun to watch, particularly the level of confidence he's playing with.
Tipped away by Brady O'Connell. Sean Toscano, crafty little lay in there.
2 men in formation. Soden thought it was for him. Toscano intercepted it. A nice little reverse layup to finish.
Got it to go. 9 points now for Sean Toscano. Patterson picks up his dribble. Durham now top of the key.
I mean, his dad would score 9 points in about 3 minutes of men's league hoops.
Sure, absolutely. Durham now open for 3. Can't get it to go. Short. Rebound by Patterson gives the Grizzlies another chance. Isaac drives hard righty, gets it to go, and Brady O'Connell, will pick up his 3rd.
Becoming a high school sports official is an easy call, right, Bill Carter? Officiating allows you to continue to be a role model by demonstrating qualities such as impartiality, fairness, and courage. High school sports officials help protect the integrity of the games we love by teaching and enforcing the rules of play. New officials have an opportunity to make a difference in their communities right away. To learn more about becoming a high school sports official, visit NHIAA.org.
So Isaac, his free throw is no good. So it stays 53-31. The Bulldogs have built a 22-point lead. Brown low pass to Kazajanski. After it bounces off his knees, able to regather. Aiden O'Connell will pull from 3, and it's good.
I commend him on his choice. Nice shot, Aiden O'Connell.
Sure, straightaway center. Nobody came up and challenged the shot, so.
About 21 feet, and he looked confident and comfortable.
Drained it. 9 points now for Aiden O'Connell. 56-31. Lead is 25. He almost comes up with the steal here. Glances off the official on the far sideline.
Got everybody over there.
Yeah.
Nobody was safe. Hide the women and children.
A couple of pieces of shrapnel went into the stands too.
Coach Moreno's focus is on defensive intensity.
Love it.
He wants his players gambling, jumping routes, and he wants guys rebounding and boxing out. And that much is evident by watching him on the sidelines.
And now, you know, he's switched into a different defense. The Bulldogs are playing a 2-3. And likely getting some practice in a different formation. Hyzak here throws up an air ball. Gathered by Kazajanski. Aiden O'Connell up quick. Guess who? Soden is in the 30s now. 30 points for number 11.
Dang.
Back-to-back nights, as we mentioned at the start of the broadcast. Luke Soden had 44 against Concord on Tuesday. Following that performance now with 30. Good block here by the Bedford defense. Wasn't quite sure if that was Lafferty or Aiden O'Connell, but somebody got a piece. Glances out of bounds. So the Grizzlies get the ball back. In deep to Strand, and he finishes. He has 6 now. First bucket of the second half for Ryan Strand. Well, Aiden O'Connell pulls again for 3. Can't get it to go. Luke Soden almost got that offensive board, but
he can jump out of the gym.
Sure can. Showed that on that flush in the first half. Strand, a little jab step. No response by Kazajanski, and now Strand turns it over.
Bedford outscoring Goffstown 20-6 in this quarter, which means that in even or in odd numbered quarters, they outscored Goffstown 43-13. It's like the San Francisco Giants or Brett Saberhagen. I'm not sure which.
58-33, your score. 15 seconds remain in the third quarter. Bulldogs look to get the last shot here, and appropriately so. Soden is going to take it and going to make it.
Kid's got some great body control, goes up, and then Aiden O'Connell on a steal gets another bucket too. And the Bulldogs now up 62-33. So they wind up outscoring Goffstown 24-6 in that quarter. So in the first and the third combined, it's 47-13, a plus 34 differential after getting outscored 20-15 in the second. And this one 62-33 through the first 24 minutes.
And most of these easy chippy baskets are based on their full court pressure. They're getting turnovers, but not only getting the turnovers, but capitalizing on them right away. They're making quick passes, seeing cutters in the lane, and they're being unselfish, frankly. And fortunately for Luke Soden, he's been the beneficiary of many of these points off turnovers. 32 points now for the junior.
That's a phenomenal follow-up performance to his last, scoring 44 against Concord. Don't think he'll get a chance to hit that number again. I don't see him playing that much of the fourth quarter.
Who knows? I mean, these points are coming in droves. He hits a couple three-pointers, gets another quick turnover, capitalizing on these drives to the basket, offensive boards and putbacks. He's got a chance.
The official is in the Bulldog huddle.
Come on, boys, let's go. Get out here. Don't make us all look bad. Get out here.
I'm not getting paid by the hour. That's the name of the game. Bill Carter knows.
Colin Malley will inbound for the Grizzlies. Patterson brings it over into the front court. Patterson tipped, gets the possession back. Patterson drives, kicks far side. Three-pointer is good by Karagiannis. His first points of the game. Kazajanski now up top. Pivots back to his right. Aiden O'Connell drives hard lefty. Fakes in the lane. Hand got whacked. No call. Gets his rebound. Can't get that to go. Guess who? Luke Soden. But he's going to get called for a travel. He clearly doesn't agree with that call. So turnover on the Bulldogs. Tough one there for Aiden O'Connell. He got his own rebound, but couldn't get the putback. Soden came down with the offensive board, but gets called for steps. Durham now for the Grizzlies. Drives righty, gets into the lane, met there by two Bulldogs. Trying to draw the foul, but that looks like a travel, and it is a travel.
Yeah, he was trying, but that was unsuccessful. They got all ball down there, and he wasn't going to extricate himself from that thicket.
Great help defense by the Bulldogs as two defenders stepped up, met him in the lane, and caused that turnover. Caden Brown now, near side. Kazajanski finds a little bit of room, gets to the rim, gets it to go, and gets whacked. 9 points for Kazajanski. He'll go to the line to try to make it 10.
He's another one who can just jump out of the gym. Like, he's got some springs on him.
Sure does. First foul on Karagianis. Second team foul. And Kazajanski makes good on that free throw. He has 10.
The Bulldogs have missed one free throw, which is kind of the antithesis of what we saw in the girls' game.
Yeah, rough free throw shooting for the girls tonight. Even for some of their more high percentage shooters from the line. Rather unusual. Patterson comes away with the loose ball underneath. Near side now, Malley. Down into the corner, Karagianis. Back to Patterson. Karagianis pulls from three, no good. Kazajanski gets the rebound and he's out running. Can't get it to go off the glass. Near side now, Hyzak. He tries an up and over, and that ball goes out off of him. Didn't get a shot off. Like he lost control of it.
You deserve a granite mic for dropping Karagianis and Kazajanski in rapid succession.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
I mean, if only for that.
Enunciation.
Yes. It's, yes, challenging.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
BCTV's live channels and on-demand content are now easier to access at your fingertips than ever before. Bedford Community Television. Whoops, I thought we were going to a timeout.
No timeout. It's all right.
This is what happens. We're 7 quarters plus into broadcasting basketball. I just do reads. He'll read anything on the prompter.
65-36, make it 67-36 as Brady O'Connell gets a friendly bounce from the rim. Got a little floater right there just inside the free throw line. Isaac now. Kicks to Karagianis. Now to Malley. Malley back up top. That's Jack Nelson who's in the game. Isaac, long pull. Can't get it to go. Brady O'Connell scrapping for that rebound. Comes away with it with some fancy dribbling.
No idea how. Dylan Soden into the game for Bedford.
Brady O'Connell spins away from pressure. Drives lefty. Gets tapped out from behind, but that'll be a foul on Colin Malley. That's his second. 5:02 to go in the game. Bulldogs lead 67-36. Toscano will inbound for the Bulldogs. Dylan Soden takes that inbound pass. Hands to Brady O'Connell. Spins away from pressure. Beautiful drive back to his left hand.
Brady saying, don't forget about me, I can score too.
He sure can, and that was a great finish with the left. Good body control once he was in the air. This is Webb down in the corner. They kick it back up top. Malley scoops to Webb. Now Patterson. Karagianis stumbles. Pops it back to Patterson. Drives hard lefty, scoops it up off the glass, can't get it to go. Bedoyan up quickly to Brady O'Connell. Euro step, can't get it to go. Followed there by Thomas Braga.
I was waiting for the Euro step call and you did not let me down.
No, of course not. It's a good move and Brady O'Connell does it quite well. Couldn't quite finish there, got some room but couldn't finish. Comes away with a steal here. And Coach Moreno says, let's slow things down, let's get some players in the game. as Landon Elsmore and Logan O'Connell will check in for the Bulldogs. 3:57 to go in the game. The Bulldogs lead 71-36. And now's the time for your read.
Yeah, I thought we were at a time earlier where we could have done it. If you're enjoying the game, check out more BHS sports action from Bedford Community TV on your Apple TV or Bill Jennings' Roku. You can also watch on Amazon Fire TV via the Cablecast, the Screenwave app. Download the app to watch the next game live on the big screen. And a couple quick programming notes. We are being simulcast on Nashua and Goffstown Community TV, so thank you to our viewers who are hopefully enjoying our broadcast. We will have the girls basketball game Tuesday the 24th, home against Portsmouth. The boys basketball game home against Keene at 7 o'clock Friday the 27th. Boys ice hockey Saturday, January 28th at 11 a.m. A little brunch hockey. I mean, if you're so inclined. Mimosas,
strawberries and cream.
Mimosas, strawberries and cream. You know, you never know. Catch games locally on Comcast Channel 23 or HD 1072, or use one of the apps that I just talked about.
So the Bulldogs have made some substitutions and immediately turn it over. Bedoyan passing down to the corner, and Braga had just vacated his position deep down in that left corner.
Blake worked in the gym earlier.
35-point lead for the Bulldogs. We're going to have a running clock now. Buckley for the Grizzlies. Far side now for Gessler, who's checked in. First action for Gessler. Now Alex Magan. Far side to Gessler again. Webb, good handle there, and Webb gets the jumper to go.
The big guy looked up, nobody was around him, had all kinds of time, and rose to the occasion.
6'7" senior getting some time here late in the game. Gets the jumper to go. Braga now gets one off the glass. 4 for Braga. We get a travel by Buckley. Turnover Grizzlies. 73-38. Running clock continues to run now based on the 35-point margin. Logan O'Connell looks to inbound, finds Braga. Braga again down the left side of the lane. This time it gets swatted away. Heads up play here by Dylan Soden as he grabs the ball out of the air and throws it off of Jack Nelson. See here on the replay, Soden, Dylan that is, with the heads up play to keep possession in the Bulldogs' favor. Elsmore up top. Now Caldwell, Ethan Caldwell. Kicks back to Soden, and he's going to double dribble.
Thought about the three-pointer, and then thought better of it. May as well just shoot the ball. When in doubt.
Under 2 minutes to go. Bulldogs ahead big over the Grizzlies, 73-38.
I mean, this one started out all Bedford. They were up 14-0, 16-1. Goffstown outplayed him in the second, 20-15, but since then it's been all Bulldogs.
And a much cleaner second half. We talked about the 14 first half fouls for the Bulldogs and 9 for the Grizzlies. This half we only have 1 on the Bulldogs and now 4 on the Grizzlies as Magan picks up his first foul.
Grateful for that. 14 fouls and a half is a lot.
That is a lot. And there were several Bulldogs in foul trouble. Luckily, nobody fouled out. Braga, nice crossover dribble, dishes back into the lane. Dylan Soden can't get it to go, and I believe Braga will pick up the loose ball foul. It is Braga. That's his first. Just when I said it's been a clean second half, we get 2 fouls right in a row.
But it doesn't matter when the clock's running.
It sure does not. 73-38, that 35-point difference led to the running clock. Now Soden comes away with a steal. Far side Elsmore. He'll settle things down. Under 30 seconds to go. Impressive victory here for the Bulldogs as the clock winds down. 32 points by Luke Soden led the way, following up his 44-point performance against Concord. Not a bad 2-game stint, and that'll do it Like I said, 32 for Soden, 11 for Aiden O'Connell, 10 for Austin Kazajanski, 9 for Sean Toscano, 4 apiece for Thomas Braga and Brady O'Connell, 3 for Nico Bedoyan. On the other side, Grizzlies were led by Noah Durham with 10 and Cam Hyzak with 10. 6 for Strand, 5 for Patterson, all early. 3 points for Karagiannis on that 1 3-pointer. Colin Malley had 2. And Josh Webb had 2 as well late on that jumper from the top of the key. Great victory here for the Bulldogs. Some spectacular plays, dunks by both Soden and Aiden O'Connell, electrifying this crowd tonight. Any parting shots here, Mr. Fox, before we sign off?
Not a whole lot. Just wanted to say it was joy to watch Luke Soden play. A lot of intensity on the offensive end, defensive end. Bill Carter, so we'll go to you, assuming that you're on. How do you go through 2 halves where one half is a parade of fouls and the second half is really nothing until the last about 2 minutes?
Well, it really, when it comes to officiating, the teams will adjust to the way you're officiating. So basically, if they see, and especially tonight where you had 3 officials, they were seeing things that usually did not get seen. So usually at halftime, the coaches go, hey, by the way, we got 3 officials out there. Let's not. So that's why you see such a disparity in the first half versus the second half. It's just the teams have to adjust. And then officials will either continue to call it if they don't do adjusting. And it looks like they adjusted, and that's the way we ended up with only 5 fouls in the second half.
Far cleaner second half. So, Corey,
the Bulldogs
send us off.
Get out to a 7-1 record. The Grizzlies will drop to 3-5. For all of my broadcast partners here, Lauren Fox, Bill Carter. Appreciate Andrew Fenn on camera.
Always.
Harry Kozlowski was running the show on the radio. We appreciate everybody this evening. Dale Bird doing some replays back in the studio for the entire BCTV and WBNH crew. I'm Corey Munster-Tiger. Thanks for joining us tonight for this back-to-back of the girls and the boys, both coming away with victory against the Goffstown Grizzlies. Have a great night.